to be part of your wonderful day today because we all need one simple fact now. We need to know where we all stand when it comes to the serious issue of CovidNOMICS. That means how the corona virus is impacting employment, how it is impacting business, how it's impacting lives, how it's impacting marriage, how it's impacting education. We have to save all of this. So I want to thank you that are those of you that have managed to join on Facebook. I need to thank you as well for those of you that are hooked up on YouTube. I want to thank you for all of you that are thinking seriously about the loss we are going through. All of us are going through one loss or the other. There is nobody I know in my Facebook page that has not been impacted by what is happening now. So I think you need to get Lucy on sorry, I'm just talking on the camera. You need to get Lucy on the other camera to make sure that she's really locked in. So anyone now that is involved in any form of business, you need to understand what is happening in Washington. You need to know right now you are supposed to have received your $1,200 paid directly into your account. I need to get this clear. Oh, thank you. Thanks for telling us where you are watching from, and thank you for sharing this with us. If you have any friend, or you have any brother, or you have any sister, or you have anyone that you are acquainted with that has been involved and led to death with COVID, I want to send my sincere condolences. I have been unfortunate in also losing friends. So what we need to do, we that are left behind, is to be able to carry on the journey that we are doing before. So I think you need to adjust the periscope camera now. Anyone that is right now involved in the delivery, in the management, or anyone that is involved right now in working with people ought to know this, because this is very important. I need everybody to understand this, because if we don't understand this, we will all suffer the loss. If we understand this, we will know that this time has been the worst of time, sadly. And from what we are hearing from our parliaments, Capitol Hill, London's parliament in Westminster, it is very clear that we only have political actors and not true leaders. There has been a leadership vacuum created by almighty Corona. And we need to be able to work together and prove to ourselves that we are all in this together. We are going to make sure that the lives that have been lost, they are not wasted at all. I really think for us to stay here, and as a mark of respect to men and women that have been lost by this evil virus, I think if I need to take that off the case, by this evil virus, I'm just sharing with my assistant here. By this evil virus, we need to be able to take specific action and replicate this. We have to replicate this across the board, everywhere, in every single city that we are in. All of us need to understand this. It's very important. If we don't understand it, then we'll be fooled into thinking that the people that we've elected into office are going to provide the solution. They cannot provide the solution. We have to be actively involved. This is clear people involvement. That's what's going to happen. So I'm very unhappy. I'm wearing my mask now. I hope you're wearing your mask. I hope you are keeping distances. You need to keep your distance. Do not believe what anybody tells you about the mask. The mask protects. It protects. All right? Because I have said the reason for this discussion this evening is because we need to work out how we can save lives. So we have to do everything within our power and go beyond, over and beyond what so-called experts are telling us, what so-called top organizations are telling us, and what so-called top political actors, I keep using the word political actors, are telling us. This is not the time for anyone to take any risk whatsoever. We have lost enough of people. We need to be able to save the many lives that we have, and we need to be able to work together as a group, to make sure that our homes are not lost for any reason, to make sure that more lives are not lost, because I really need to get that across to you. So I want you, wherever you are, because you need to be able to check things out. I think we need to be sure that the streaming on Facebook Live is still on. I need you to be very sure that we that are left behind, sadly, we have a responsibility to be able to understand that we shall overcome in terms of lost lives that we've had. We are going to work night and day, take the leadership, and make sure that what needs to be done is done. So if you are listening tonight and you are in business, please note this. You need to know this. I really need you to know this. Why do I need you to know this? Because business men and women are the drivers of any economy. I'm having my quick sip because that is the new dispensation that we are in. Businessmen and women are the lifeblood of any economy. And businessmen and women are the people that are going to secure the hospitals, fund the hospitals, because the government do not have the wherewithal. Well, governments after governments after government, and I've seen what political leaders are doing. I've seen what political actors are doing. I want to thank you for logging in today. For those of you that are just joining us now, thank you for logging in. I need you to go. I'm almost losing my earpiece. I need you to go and share this page with anyone you know that's directly involved in running a business. Share this page with everybody you know that has lost one person or the other, or friends, because I have been in that situation as well. I need you to share this page with anybody that has lost a loved one or a friend. I need you to share this page with anyone that has lost their livelihood. Some people have lost their lives, others have lost their livelihood. We need to be able to come together now, because the loss is disproportionate to the scientific facts that we have for today. We are not supposed to experience this level of loss at all. There are fundamental things that any leader would do if war is declared. The situation with COVID is worse, literally. It is more serious than any war any country has ever waged. But when I hear our political actors and I see the mainstream media, we are not sending that across at all. What we have is sadly something that most people just assume will get better with time. You do not make the assumption that it will get better with time. You have to work with a clear plan of what can be achieved. Sorry, I'm adjusting the other mic because it goes on to a different output. So this is the exciting life we are now living in. So I want to thank you for those of you that are sharing love, and thank you for those that are inviting other people to join tonight. This is the talk shop we are working on a strategy to help and assist you gain the government stimulus that you rightly deserve. Remember, if you are based in the United Kingdom, there are clear guidelines. If you want details of that, I want you to type in on right now in the comment box. Type in if you are based in the UK, because there are specific details that you must follow with the HMRC. Can you just type that down? HMRC. I need you to type HMRC if you are located in the United Kingdom. If you are located in the USA, that means you are across the Atlantic, I need you to type IRS. Because there are two independent bodies that I've just mentioned to you now. The IRS in the USA is the UK equivalent when it comes to HMRC. There are things that you must do. It doesn't matter which nationality you are. It doesn't matter where you work. Provided you have a tax reference, you are supposed to have received $1,200 right now. And if you have any child, you are supposed to have received $500 per child right now. So please, I need you to type this in, because if you don't follow the instructions, you will not, sadly, receive your due entitlement. This is why I had to call this evening and make sure that everyone I know, any friend of mine on Facebook, any friend of mine on Twitter, any friend of mine on Periscope, any friend of mine on YouTube, you get this fact. I really don't want to lose anybody because of this COVID anymore. I'm absolutely sure that the casualties we've had is enough. Enough is enough, and that's the reason why I'm saying, if you, for any reason, require financial assistance, we are going to devote the whole of late Friday and late Saturday to go through case by case and give you the specific websites and guide you with the right information. All you need, if you're an employee, is your last pay slip, so that you match that up. You need to be able to bring out your reference if you have any issues right now. If you are in the United States, the IRS has been mandated by the CARES Act, which is part of the stimulus package, for you to have received $1,200, particularly if you earn less than 75K. If you earn less than £75,000, sorry, if you earn less than $75,000, you should have received 1,200 by now. Now, not hopeful. You shall receive it now. And if you have any children that you've declared, you are supposed to. This is a government-approved stimulus. You don't have to do anything about it. You get your $500 per child. So please, I need you to. I'll be very keen to see what your reaction is and what you are doing right now with how you are doing right now financially, because I really don't want you, for any reason, to lose out on this situation, because most people have already lost enough life. I need you to be able to get that. All right. I was expecting Mark. Is Mark on? Because Mark is supposed to put some things in the comment box. So if you can get hold of Mark should be able to put some vital information in the comment box, because I need you to type right now in the comment box if you are listening, if you are involved with this situation in the US. I need to be able to provide some hand holding for you. If you're involved with it in the UK, I need to be able to understand that you're providing all the support that you require. If you, for any reason, you are not in the two categories I've mentioned, I need you to take the necessary action to receive your COVID stimulus payment. Is owed you by the government. So it's not a matter of you may have it or you may not have it. No, it rightly belongs to you. It doesn't matter what nationality, by the way. This is irrespective. The stimulus package is irrespective of your nationality. And it was signed by the president. So you get yours, and your children get what is what rightfully belongs to them. Please do not get into any unnecessary discussion with anybody regarding this issue, because it's automatic entitlement for you. For those of you that have lost your job, I'm very sad to hear that. We had a training on Saturday. Oh, thank you. I'm still recovering from that. People logged in from everywhere. And if you miss that training, it's on my timeline. If you miss that training and you are unemployed right now, or you're underemployed, that means you want to make additional income because of COVID, in the period of COVID, and you need to double your speed or double your income, thank you. I need you to do me one small favor. I need you to go right now and indicate that. I need you to go and indicate it, because if you don't indicate it, someone else is going to benefit from your inability to take any action. And if you know anyone that has lost a very close person, and therefore the person is not in the right frame of mind, this is why we need one another. This is essentially when we need each other now. We need each other so well that the extra money that we are entitled to because of COVID is not deprived anyone. Okay. If you're a student at home and you have been discharged from school and you are still at home, you are undergraduate or 15 and over, there are 8 ways you can earn over $500 every month right now while you are in isolation. While you are in quarantine, because you are quarantined, there are opportunities for you to be able to, right now, while you are in lockdown, there are many things that you can do. I'm going to outline all of them again at the class we're having on Friday. I need to be able to outline all of that Friday evening. If you have any friend, please share that with them. You do not have to be a victim at all. You don't have to be a victim. You can be part of the solution. And if you have any issues, some of you have seen our details online. You need to be able to contact us. We will be very pleased to support you. Be very pleased to encourage you, because remember, all we are here for is to make sure that nobody gets into any further trouble. Whether it has to do with health, we don't want you to lose any life, and we don't want you to lose any livelihood. No lives must be lost, and nobody should lose their livelihood. So can you please type that? Because if you support me in what I'm saying, please type. No loss of one life, no loss of livelihood. I had a big shock less than 12 days ago when the finance minister from Germany lost his life, literally took his life, because of the impact that the COVID virus was going to have right now on the German economy. He took his life because of COVID-19. That was really, really sad. You cannot do that now. You cannot do that, because light is right at the end of the tunnel. We have seen the Brazilians, they've come out of it very, very well. They're as best as they can. And we can learn one or two things from them. We've seen our friends from Iceland, literally, they test, they track, they trace. They test, they track, they trace. It's the three T's. And from what is happening now, from the latest report I got from our friends in Iceland, a lot of things are coming back to normal. So that's the reason why I need you to be clear with this. It is not a matter right now of us losing any more lives. We must not think that this is the end of life. You remember, the entire mortgage payment right now is suspended for 3 months. So if you are in a mortgage house, your mortgage is suspended. I'm saying this, if you're in a rented accommodation, your landlord has been told he cannot get you out. So I don't want any one of you to get uptight about what may happen and therefore say, oh, this weight is heavy on me. No. This too shall come and pass away. You heard about the classic saying, someone said, and it came to pass. And it came to pass. And it came to pass. COVID-19 has come and will pass. And we, all of us, because we are determined, because we know what happens to our immune system if we are anxious or if we are fearful, we are psychologically boosting our immune system. It is a biochemical reaction that takes place in the body. So it's not just psychological. The fact that you have no fear, the fact that you have no anxiety, it helps your immune system. So do not be part of the statistic that they are going to report of so-called COVID-19 complications. Because I'm going to come to the statistics later. Every statistic you hear on television is wrong. Can I tell you that? Every single statistic you hear about on television is wrong. Because the statisticians and the data scientists working on this data have a lot of assumptions on the models that they built before. So when you're telling about the flattening of the curve, that's all based on simple assumptions. I have a whole set of PowerPoint slides that I can make available to anyone that is interested on looking at how they arrive at the so-called graphs, why the predictions by Johns Hopkins is totally different from the one by Imperial College London. The assumptions they made, that means they guessed it. Assumption is they think it's going to happen. So I know a lot of news that comes out is so negative and it tells you, oh, this is going to happen. Oh, the other one is going to happen. I'm telling you right now, every single person must, without any exception, be involved in what you must do next. I'm pleased to let you know, if you have lost your job, there is so much going on. There is so much going on. If you are alive here today and you have lost your job, there is a bigger job for you. Why am I saying that? I'm so confident. It doesn't matter what continent you are in. I'm telling you this. Sorry, let me take a sip. Thank you. It doesn't matter what continent you are in. At all. It doesn't matter what continent you are in. What you need to do and what you need to be able to work on is very clear. Your LinkedIn page, you need to send me a link to your LinkedIn page. And on Friday, you're going to come back and I'll give you all the employers. Amazon needs 10,000. No, not 10,000. Sorry, I'm sorry. That's 10,000 in a state. Amazon needs a total of 100,000 jobs. They created 100,000 jobs. I need to tell you what sector of the economy will give you a new job now. So if you lose a job for any reason in any part of the world, thank you for those that are logging in from Wuhan. I'm very pleased that you were able to make it. Our Chinese friends were able to make it. So we are very pleased that you were able to join us. Please, I need you to share this because nobody must think that the worst has happened. Because I keep saying this is the best of times and it's the worst of times. It's the best of time because there are new opportunities now created for everyone to be able to use their skills, for everyone to be able to use their talent. That's the reason why we are saying that anyone right now that is involved in manufacturing, if you're in the manufacturing space, there is massive opportunity. I need you to send me your LinkedIn page, right? There are jobs available for you. And those of you that were employed before COVID came about, there is free money available to you depending on your postcode. So please, this is not the old economy. This is a new dispensation. And because it's a new dispensation, I need every one of you that has had time to spend with me today to walk away knowing these facts. We are in the business of saving lives and saving livelihood. This special webcast is for people that are interested or related to anyone that is interested in pulling through COVID-19. Every single human being on planet Earth has a talent or has a gift. That gift, from what has happened now in the new dispensation, can be transformed thanks to technology and transported to a different economy. Let me say this slowly. If you're in one economy and the economy you are in is suffering, I want to tell you that geography is no longer of relevance. Let me show you this. We discussed this on Saturday, and I gave you the opportunity to learn a new language, build your website in this new language. We will assist you and be able to export your skills to a different continent. Let me say, example, you live in India. As you are living in India, you right now, we can mediate that you will work for a company in North America, in California. So the lives that we are living today is no longer restricted to your location. It's restricted only to your knowledge. It's a knowledge economy. It's a knowledge economy. You say, oh, what does that mean? It means that in Spain, they are looking for people that can make masks. And you can say, oh, no, but I don't speak Spanish. Of course, you're lying to yourself. The language I'm speaking now and Spain and Spanish shares a lot of words. Okay, Keta, if you're from, I want to give a shout out to people from South America, what we call, that's South America, right? People in Latin America, they understand this. People in mainland Europe, they understand the use of Spanish. You can learn a brand new language during this lockdown and get a job in a different continent that speaks that language. Oh, you don't believe this? This is certified by the BBC. So this is not my opinion. This is based on the training we've had with our students, and our students are world record holders. They're not just good at the subject, they are now world record holders for Guinness in Spanish. So if you do not understand Spanish, and there is job for you in Spain or in South America or any Spanish-speaking country, we can give you the tools you require. The technology you already have because we are here now. If you have a friend that is out of job in any part of the world, they will get a brand new job in a matter of hours, not days. Walmart is employing people right now. You don't have to live in America to work for Walmart. Germany Germany, if you are a youth and you are based in any continent of the world, you can get a job tomorrow in Germany. You don't have to relocate to Germany. We'll tell you the 4 steps you need to take to be able to get a job in Germany right now, or in Austria, or in any of the German-speaking countries. You will be living where you are living right now. You'll be living in the country you are living right now. So you can be in China, you can be in Hong Kong, you can be in Italy. Oh, I love the way the Italian spirit came through. I'm so proud. Italy emerged on the other side. We're so proud of you, and we support whatever you are doing, and we'll work to make sure that your economy comes back again, because you're going to bounce back like the true Italians will do. So we will support you. And if you want to learn Italiano, you can learn it in 21 days if you are slow. If you use our accelerated means, this again has been confirmed by the BBC, you can do it in 7 days. So it's up to you. You can learn a brand new language. You're not going to use the tools that the old teachers use for you. That's for the old dispensation. That's for the old era. The new era, you will have a language in addition to the current language that you speak. And then you'll be able to communicate with the German companies that need your skills, that need your knowledge, because it's a knowledge-based economy that we're going to. That's why it's called CovidNOMICS. It's CovidNOMICS. It's COVID-related activity that will support your business and support your employment. Now, if for any reason you don't have any skills that are employable, the fact that you join us on this call, we can show that to you, and we'll work with you on that. So those that joined on Saturday will have seen what I said about this book, because I discussed about this book, and I explained to you the rationale behind speed reading. The reason most of you don't want to learn any new skill is because you are reluctant to read again. I understand that. Because your initial experience of reading was very, very bad. Very bad. So because of that, most of you now don't want to read anything. Sir, most of you don't want to read anything. This is very painful. But on Saturday, we are having a whole day to teach you how you can triple 3 times your speed, and then you can double your earning. On Saturday, we had an introductory class last Saturday. Next Saturday, we're going to have the advanced class of how you can double the amount of money you are earning now. It doesn't matter what language you speak. It's not a function of the language you speak. It's a function of what the knowledge you have. Like today, now I'll give you some knowledge that are very important, and I told you how long it takes to learn a new language. It will take you, if you use the old skill, 21 days. If you use our methodology, it will clean everything in 7 days. 7 days of lockdown, you get a new language. This is BBC approved. It's not what I'm saying. It's BBC approved. So everybody understands this. Everybody can do this. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling everybody now. It's very easy. This is not what anybody needs to joke with. It's very, very easy. So you must, without exception, work on this very simple fact that the knowledge you have is going to produce your new economy. So if you don't know how to acquire knowledge, we are going to give you the tools. So I hope Mark is able to share that now. Mark, you should share the links for them. For those of you that want to learn how to speed read, that means read this entire book in less than half an hour. This entire book in less than half an hour. If you want to know how to do that, and therefore increase your reading speed, and therefore increase your knowledge, and therefore increase your employability and your business, please type in yes, I would like to learn a new language. Type in yes, I would like to learn a new language, because if you type it in, we will be able to give you what it requires from you. Just dedication and focus. And since most people are home now on lockdown, we'll be able to show you how easy it is to learn a brand new language. It's easy as a breeze. We tell you what Dr. Robert Tesla has proven it. How you can learn Vietnamese. Very easy for you to go ahead and learn Vietnamese. How you can learn the Dutch. It's very easy for you to learn Dutch. How you can learn it, because we are going to give you the opportunity to learn a new language. And if Mark, are you able to share the link to learn a new language? Because it's quite useful. If you learn a new language, you get into a new economy. Please, can you type in there? New language, new economy. New language, new economy. Because right now, the only reason why you are not getting your check from a German company is because you haven't shown your knowledge of German. The only reason why you are not getting your money from a Dutch company is because you haven't shown that you can speak Dutch. So I need you to get new language, a new company, or a new economy. So that's essentially what I'm working to you on right now. So I need you to be able to get that. If you're able to get that, we'll be able to work things through with you, and you will not believe how things are going to go with you. Why am I so confident that you can learn in 7 days? Those of you that have followed me on Facebook understand what I say about genius. Every single human being is a genius. That's why the poster is here. You were created a genius, and you can very easily regain your genius. This is a whole pack. It was published by the University of Cambridge. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the bundle price. Can you see the bundle price? Look at the bundle price. The bundle price, if you are going to go to the commercial rate, is 2,997. This is the bundle price. Today, we're having a special discount for anyone that orders this. If you are able to order this, to be able to understand what accelerated learning is. This has 6 parts. You will be able to pay not 2,997, not half of that, not the amount that is here. Look at the amount that is printed here. Can you see the amount? Are you able to focus on that? It's 997. That's it. 997. 997 is the package for you to understand accelerated learning. 997. But because it's CovidNOMICS, you are not even paying half the price of 997. I'm in trouble. Someone just told me. I'm not paying half of that, because most people that have bought this, they bought it for 997. Because it's COVID-97 or CovidNOMICS, that's not even going for half that price. It's not going for £500. No. I will give you a voucher. If you're able to get in, I will give you a voucher to get the entire pack. You guessed it. You guessed it. Yes. 497. 497 is what you're paying. So it's less than literally a fifth of what it normally goes for. Why am I saying this? Because you need to develop new skills, and you need to be able to get into the new economy. How am I sure that it works? I'm going to share with you something very quickly, because some of you have already seen this before. Some haven't seen it. Look at this. If you go on Google, Google will tell you exactly this. Look at this. I need you to go on Google right now. I want to go and check it. young children, old men and women have been able to learn what normally takes 5 years in 9 months. So while you're in lockdown, you can upgrade your learning style and upgrade therefore your learning speed. So if you are here, if you are listening to us today, you need to go and get this now. You need to know why we are saying this. It's not my opinion, it's what I have seen and what we have achieved. We are using the same methodology. You've seen this? Have you've seen this? This is multiple Guinness World Record. Multiple Guinness World Record. We have broken the record every year and constantly breaking the year. You know why? Because the way we learn is different from the way traditional learning was taught in school. So that's why our Guinness record holders. So you are going to be shown exactly the same methodology. USA Today. This is USA Today. This is Channel 4. All of them are here to demonstrate to you that the way you are currently reading is what is making you hate learning. So we are going to give you the new tools to be able to work through. You all know Richard Quest. I don't know whether Lucy is Lucy on. Lucy can show my discussion with Richard Quest on this. Can you see that? This is Richard Quest. Are we able to pick up on this? This is Richard Quest. We had multiple discussions. We've had interactions on this. This methodology has been featured by main players on CNN. If Lucy is free, I think Lucy should be able to show that if you are able to get new skills, new economy, and new earning power, and I'm telling you, this is not a story that was made up. Leading London institutions seek answers to leadership challenges. We are able to tell you how to lead in your area because we've done it. So we are not postulating about it. This is the Guardian. I think you've seen this. This is the Guardian of July, showcasing another world record. This is multiple world record. You had one before, another one, the third one. This is the top university on planet Earth. It's the most rigorous. That is the toughest university to attend. We own the record. Our students that have been through this program own the world record for that. So you need to be able to get this, and I'm very pleased on that. Look at this. This is the Times Education Supplement. So I need you to see this because people might not think, oh, are we sure this happens? This was published by the Times. I don't know whether we're able to pick up the date from your camera. I know it's tough. This was done by the Times Education Supplement, May the 4th, 2007. So it's not an issue that is now up for debate. It's something that is known. Because we know it's true, you don't need to debate what is true. Why would you need to debate what is true? It's obvious to everybody. Once you have this, you know why students are topping the class. And that's the reason why you have to use a totally new tool so that you can get new opportunity. That is why CNN, this is not a matter of personal opinion. CNN, see, this is CNN. Most of you know Richard Quest. Richard means Quest means business, the big presenter. I don't know whether Lucy is on there. Lucy can share some of the past interviews that was done with Richard Quest on CNN. Because we cannot just sit here and think that this is all a story. No, this is not story. This is proven. The Guardian newspaper has already published it. So why would you need to bother yourself using the old methodology? The mail of March the 1st, look at that's March the 1st, showed us the secret of our students. Because these are people that are bright in this country, bright in your country, but they write exams and they are not able to obtain the grade. It's so painful. And they spent 5 years studying and they don't obtain a grade. And this one spent 9 months studying the same content and they whacked the record. They whacked the record. So I really don't believe that anybody in today's world should be involved in anything apart from success. Those of you that picked up the Sunday Times, you will have seen the Sunday Times supplement outlining what is happening with COVID. I need you to turn to page 37. This is the latest edition of the Sunday Times. This is the Sunday Times. I need you to go to page 37 and hear what we are saying now. Validated by leading women, leading DBE, OBE, people that have been respected and honored by the Queen. So I'm not telling you what I feel I should tell you. I'm telling you what is validated. That means we know this for a fact. So nobody should ever try and fault us. Why should they fault us? Or why should they want to even insinuate that it's not possible? Because the technology and the tools they are using are totally different. That's the reason why you're not getting the result that we seem to have taken for granted. So I mentioned to you the Guinness World Record. This is it. This is official world record. Our methodology that we are privileged to develop has already exceeded what Guinness talked about. So it is not a matter of opinion, it's a matter of record. And it's not just a matter of local record, it's a matter of global record. So this is official and this is documented. This is a Guinness record, the Guinness certificate here. I need you to understand this. Our methodology is not something that is questionable. Our methodology produces results. And result is the name of the game. So if you haven't heard, it is useful for you to hear now. If you need additional support, like I said to you, and you run a business, do not worry. Do not fire any of your staff. Please do not. Because there are things that you are going to require later from your staff, and I don't want anybody to lose their livelihood. I think there's enough loss as it is now. I want us to be able to work together as a group. Entrepreneurs will be able to work with non-entrepreneurs and be able to achieve that. And if for any reason your professional life is stunted, because if you're a nurse and if you wanted to work in the UK and most part of Europe, if you don't have a credit in mathematics at high school, you'll be rejected. We made this available to you. This is the mathematics manual. It's written by students, for students that have broken world records. They see mathematics as a game. It's not a matter of saying, oh, it's an academic subject. No. Mathematics is not an academic subject. It was made an academic subject. Mathematics is what you do every day. You tell me what time it is, that's a mathematical activity. You tell me what time you are leaving here and going and arriving at the other place, that's a mathematical activity. Anytime you are involved in numbers, quantities, estimation, you need to know what you are doing. What you are really telling us is that you have calculated this, and this is what happened, and this is how you're going to achieve it. So we are telling you, if you're in business, we are going to make this book available for you for free. This book goes for you for free. Normally on Amazon, it's $19.99, and then you pay postage and packaging, and then you end up paying £25. Then we will make this to you free. Why? Because the top businesses have secrets. They follow government regulation and they anticipate the new regulation. So if you say you are unemployed, the HMRC is looking for 500 new staff. I can share the link with you. 500 new staff. That's what the HMRC is. If you say what that means, that means that the so-called government department that is interested in collecting taxes from citizens is now paying taxes back. They used to be tax or revenue collectors, but they are now dispensing revenue to you. So I want to thank you for joining us today. I want to let you know that if you are in business, we are coming again on Friday evening and we'll discuss practical steps of how you can make sure that all your employees that earned less than $75,000 last year get their immediate payment. It's a direct payment into their account for $1,200. Period. You don't need to argue about that. It's a direct payment. And then for every child they have, they get another $500. Period. You don't need to argue about that. This is done. And then the federal unemployed, they're getting $600 every week, in addition to whatever their state gives them. If you don't know this part, I'm very sorry. Because it means that you don't follow me on LinkedIn, and you don't follow me on social media, and you haven't followed what is happening. Because right now, you are not supposed to be losing your livelihood and losing everything that you have. I'm going to show you some other newspaper publication that shows what our mentees have been able to achieve in time past. They've achieved it because they had knowledge. They've achieved it because they are speed readers. If you do not read every electronic newspaper that is available now and skim through them, you will miss out some of the facts I'm sharing with you. So here is another one. This is the leadership newspaper, and featuring another student of ours that smashed world record. Our students know what to do when it comes to records. They break it. And our students know what to do. They know exactly what to do. When they say a world record, they break it. So I need you to be able to get hold of this. That's the reason why we are making available this weekend alone. How do you speed read, and how do you speed accelerate your understanding? How do you accelerate your understanding? Look at this. Look at it. This is what happened here. This is exactly what happened here. This is the Metro of Friday, August the 28th. Look at it. It's here. It tells you which students were able to look at the mass manual. Can you see the mass manual I was telling you earlier? It breaks down the subject and gives the students new tools, provide the students new opportunities to be able to establish themselves in whatever they do. So I want to thank you for your patience. I want to thank you for listening to what I shared today. I need you to be able to tell me which of the programs is relevant to you as a businessman, which is relevant to you as an employed person, which is relevant to you as someone that is seeking employment. I need you to know that we have lost enough lives as it is. We have to make sure that we do not lose any lives anymore. We have to make sure you cannot lose your livelihood. So if you have any questions, I'm very happy. I'm delighted that you spent all this time with us. If you have any questions, please, I need you to type it there. I need you to take home today what you are going to do, and you are going to take action on what I've told you now. I put some links there for those of you that want to learn how to accelerate your reading. Opportunity for you to do it on Saturday. There's going to be a special voucher sent to you for listening to this. So you are not going to pay what every other person pays. Because this is COVID time, it's COVID-19 time, every effort I'm putting into this, I am donating all my speaker's fee to the National Health Service, to nurses and doctors. We are donating all the profits to our frontline men and women that have fought like gallant soldiers to save lives. So the real objective of this is to save lives. So please register if you want to know how to learn a language very quickly. Register. If you want to know how to study very quickly and learn and accumulate knowledge, please register. So I don't want to spend more time on this. Please share this with your friends. Thank you for those that joined from North America. I hope you've picked up some things today, because the mainstream media does not tell you how CovidNOMICS is playing out. There's been a big fight. Top institutions in the States have received up to 10 million from the government, the bailout fund. And the small players have been denied them. So I'm working with a group of lawyers and dedicated business consultants in the US that is going to assist you to make sure you get what you deserve. Congress passed the $1 trillion stimulus package, and it was to help small. I'm telling you, it was to help small. Yes, I'm telling you, and medium-sized businesses, and you must get it because it's yours. In the UK, we are working with churches. It doesn't have to be a for-profit organization. Any institution, churches, voluntary institutions, charitable institutions, non-for-profit, all of you are entitled to the package here by the finance minister, who a lot of people call the chancellor of the exchequer. So I want to thank you for coming this evening, and I'm looking forward for listening to this special broadcast on CovidNOMICS. I invite you to speak to as many people that have given up or are the verge of giving up. I invite you to be a messenger of light and hope. I invite you because we are going to save lives. This is going to be everybody's effort. We have to save lives. We have to save livelihood. We have to save our marriages. Sure, because of the continuous period at home, a lot of marriage is under strain. We are working on the mental health and the relationship building that is taking place. Because you need to understand that nobody is perfect. So you make some mistake, I make some mistake, and we all forgive each other. To err is human. So we are going to make sure that we save our marriages, because it's not our portion to get involved in a relationship fracture at this time, because stressful things are happening. People are afraid. But you need to know that this too shall end. You need to know that it's brighter and better on the other side. You need to know that. Once you know that, then you know that we have all that we've been asked to do, and therefore we're going to get fantastic results. So thank you for your staying by. I hope you are able to register. Those of you that indicated, show your indication, show your love, because if you don't show it now and you go to the Eventbrite, they are going to charge you the commercial price. If you are here, we are guaranteeing you at least 50% off the standard price. Like I told you, this is not a commercial activity. I want to give back at this period of horrible COVID-19. And I need you to be able to get the guidance that you need to generate wealth, because you are going to add value to people's life. I need to be able to support you, and I don't want to hear any report of people, for one reason or the other, they think the world is all collapsing on them. Oh, it's Armageddon, and then they go and lose their lives. No, 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 no. Please, if you know of anybody that requires your support, that requires our support, I'll be here. I'm ready to support you, and I'm ready to work with you. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you. And do not forget to click on the link now. Type in the comment box. I need you to type in the comment box essentially what you are going for. Because if you're a business owner, don't fire any staff. If you're a business owner, don't fire any staff. If you're a business owner, don't give up your premises. Don't yet, don't. Because there are opportunities for you to be able to retain your staff thanks to the stimulus package. All you need to do, type in HMRC if you're in the UK, type in IRS if you're in the US, and your tax authority in Canada or any other country, because you need to type that in. But once you type that in, we'll know how we are able to help you, and then we'll give you the necessary information and guidance so that your business will not go under. We have had enough of loss. For running a business now, you are solving a problem. And if your industry has been hard hit by COVID-19, I am sorry, but we are in it together. We are going to support one another, and we are going to pass through this. And on the other side, we are going to know that together we fought and we won. So I want to thank you for joining us today, and I look forward to when you will really get up and then come for a huge celebration of how we overcame. That we, I'm not saying that I'm not saying you overcame, we overcame. Because yes, we can also defeat COVID-19. Yes, we can prosper in this time when everybody is going through hardship. Because the difference between prosperity and poverty, the difference between life and death, is a simple information that you are able to use. If you need any information, you need to state whether you are a business owner or an employee. You need to state what state you are from. If you're in the US, because there are state benefits due you. If you're in the US, you already have $600 from the federal government. If you're in the UK, you're going to have 80% of your salary paid to you if you're employed. If you're unemployed, all you need is to get your HMRC reference. That's all you need. HMRC reference. We will walk you through this. You need to be able to put that here, and we'll give you the guidance you require. Don't think it's gloom and doom. Stop watching television. Because television does not give you what you are entitled to. The television did not tell you that your son or your daughter was entitled to $500 as part of the stimulus. Television doesn't break it down to you. Mainstream is obsessed with how many people died yesterday, how many are likely going to die today, and how many people will die tomorrow. And they come up with all sorts of models, and all their models are wrong, by the way. I said it before, and I can say it again, all the models are wrong. So that's the reason why I'm looking forward to you and sharing with you here and making sure that nobody in my circle of friendship gets involved in the silly thing that political actors are doing. So I thank you for listening, and I thank you for the city. Some of you did not type the city you came in from, therefore I could not get specific information across to you. But we are here to help you, and we're here to lay the foundation for what will be the new type of dispensation we are walking into now, and what CovidNOMICS really means for your mortgage, what it means for your rent, what it means for your salary, what it means for your earnings, and what it means for your investment. I am very pleased to share this with you, and I hope you are able to make a note of what we said today, and make sure that you are able to make Friday, and you're able to make Saturday, and you're able to